Shalom, my black Israelite brothers and sisters. How y'all doing? Yeah, man. So, before we get into this video, they did YouTube try to block me. They took me down for a week. I told y'all they were shadow banning. I told y'all that, they after the Hebrew Israelites, this is what they put. You can't stop us, I'm back. I'm taking vengeance. It's over. I'm really, really, really mad. And they mess with the wrong one, but they used to doing this. They've been doing this. And everybody else they had, they shadow banned videos, and they didn't say nothing to them. But when I put the Hebrew Israelites in there and how they're blocking us and our views, which they are, they want to shut me down, give me a strike, and all this other garbage. But hey, I'm back, and it's over. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Shalom, my good Israelite black brothers and sisters. How y'all doing today? Before we start this video off, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, our Father, and Yahawashi, our Lord and Savior, his only begotten Son. So I want to address this MAGA stuff, man. These Trump supporters, they still at it. I was so happy when they lost for the second time or whatever, when Trump got in office and then lost, and they put Biden in there. I don't care for either one of them, but the MAGA people, you got these dudes wearing these MAGA hats and stuff and supporting Trump. And there was this one dude, I believe his name was King Face, right? Something like that. He was a advocate, supporter of Trump. But I'm not going to, bury him too much because he had died or whatever. So, I don't like to attack people if they can't defend themselves. But if you're a MAGA, if you're a Trump supporter, y'all come holler at me and, take his place. But his arguments was weak. He was a Trump supporter. He argued with a lot of people. He was like very illogical in his stance, very emotional. It was not passion. He went against a lot of brothers, to try to prove his point about black people coming together and putting their resources together to try to, get us out of this oppression. Like, he was a real uneducated dude. Like, there's a dude named, let me put this up real quick. There's a dude named my son. He from the East Coast or whatever, I believe New York. He was trying to educate the dude. He wasn't, listening. He made perfect sense. I think this was like last year or 2 years ago or whatever. He about the economics. He wasn't, trying to hear him out. He just kept saying things that was illogical. And then you had young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh, he bodied him. I believe it was probably on his own stuff, his own page or whatever. And he bodied him with the DNA concept. And he just, he was just a person who just wasn't fully educated. You can just tell. He kept arguing with both dudes. And I seen him a few times here and there, but I didn't really know who he was. But all I knew is that I kept seeing this dude, him and this other dude from, I think Beverly Hills or Hollywood or wherever, the Trump supporter, the big fake Vin Raines looking dude or whatever. Like, it just sickens me to see these dudes take up for Trump. It sickens me to see these dudes take up for Trump. Now, the crazy part is he talked about how we were so, the black community killing and shooting each other and we doing harm and it's a choice and da-da-da-da. But he was out there giving, women STDs. He was purposely spreading, you know, the disease that he had. This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all can't trust these people just because they sound good. They sound like they know what they talking about. They don't. Their spirit ain't there. Nothing is good about them. You just have to really sit back and read people. Like I said, like, I ain't gonna say too much about him because he's not here to defend himself, but I mean, he would have got buried anyway. But it was just hypocritical. You take up for Trump and talk bad about black people, but you out there spreading AIDS, or HIV or whatever you had. So, you know, just him just not being fully educated. When it comes to Trump, right? Trump was not pro-black. He was pro-white. People say, oh, he funded this black, you know, program when it comes to black people going to school and college. We don't care about that, right? That's not our curriculum, right? When you're dealing with systemic racism, you have to know what that entails, right? When people say, oh, you can go to school, you can get a better job, and you can get hired and make more money, and none of that matters. That's not what this is, right? That's not what this is, because people who go to school, 70% of them don't even use the degree that they went to school for because they can't get hired for that job. This goes back into Caucasians having an advantage. The word is nepotism, right? When it comes to us, like when it comes to blacks, we are so at the bottom of the totem pole, it's ridiculous, right? Stop saying we get the same advantages that we have. Stop saying that the black and whites are on the same playing field, because we're not. We're not. When we tried to build, they destroyed. Y'all forgot Houston. Y'all forgot Tulsa. Y'all forgot all the massacres. Y'all forgot everything. The real version of, you know, 1919 and what happened, those events that happened throughout the course of that year. Y'all forgot that they destroyed all our property and all our land. Did y'all forget that? And then what do they do now? You know, instead of doing it blatantly, they secretly do it. Do y'all know 80% black people are more likely not to get a loan, a mortgage on a house? Do y'all know that? You know, they have algorithms in place for us not to get approved for mortgages and loans and business loans. You know, they got credit. Now, and y'all have to really, you know, understand this too, that overstand, because I want y'all to overstand. I've been saying that forever. I want y'all to overstand when it comes to them that the credit is not about a score, right? The credit is who you are as a person, right? They are trying to use that to determine who you are. On your credit, right, you got to put in, you know, your social security number. It's going to tell them if you're black, if you're white. It's going to tell them your age and everything. They say it's based off, your payments and all that. It's just an algorithm. Now, they have this thing where they say your rental history, you know. They look at everything. We don't get put in the position to better our so-called credit, right? Because they always bringing up debt from, when we first started off as youngins, and they don't approve us for nothing, right? They don't approve us for nothing. We can't get the better jobs. This is just common sense. And y'all can look up the stats and the statistics. How many CEOs of big companies do you know that's black? Better yet, how many billionaires do you know that's black, right? How many billionaires do you know that's black? Not assets, right? Not what you're worth. I'm talking about in your bank. Steve Jobs died with, I believe, $300 billion, dollars, right? Elon Musk just turned down $44 billion with the Twitter deal. You know, all these, Bill Gates, all of these dudes have over $20+ billion. How much money? Now, where the black version at? Where's the black version? right? How many stations do the black people own? How many stations do the black people run? Y'all have to look at this. And when I mean stations, I mean news stations, the music, the internet, any of it, any major corporation. Any major corporation. Why black people don't own it? Why black people don't own it? Because they don't want us to. Y'all MAGA hat wearing people, y'all need to know that they're selling y'all pipe dreams. It's not real. Y'all supporting Trump. Trump don't even support you. Where was Trump when all black people was getting gunned down? Where was Trump then? Where was Trump when people were getting shot down? Black people in the streets. Where was Trump then? Where was Trump when they talked about all these black people, 100,000 black women missing? Where was Trump then? They had 1.5 million black dudes missing. Some statistic, it was crazy. Where was Trump then? Where was Trump then? You know, when all these dudes was getting killed, Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, all these dudes, you know what he said? They all criminals. He don't care about no Black Lives Matter. You know? He said we're the terrorists. But then they asked him about white supremacy. Y'all forgot. Now, you see, he said, Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. When you tell somebody to stand by, that means stay close. We got this. Move on my orders. That's why they did that capital crap. That's why they did that. He was in support. All his speeches, he was in support of them. I don't blame Trump for who he is. He's a white supremacist. That's what he is. And y'all want to run around here uneducated about your people. Talking about none of that matters. I haven't seen none of y'all do it yet. I haven't seen none of y'all do it yet. Y'all want to talk about, oh, well, Jay-Z got $1 billion, right? That's just $1 billion. Why Jay-Z don't have $10 billion? Do y'all know Chris Starr didn't want to do business with Jay-Z because he was black? Did y'all know that? But they'll do business with anybody else except for a black person. Did you know that? Y'all be wearing all these clothes, these Gucci, Prada, you know, Louis Vuitton, all this. They don't even like you. And I'm going to keep saying it because I know y'all heard me say it before. They don't like you. The opportunities are not there. Slave workers. Black people will never advance because it's not made for us to advance. They have it in the Constitution, stupids. 3/5 of a man, human. Yes. Chattel. That was our value. That was our worth. I don't care what y'all say. They had us 3/5 of a man or whatever fraction they gave us. But then they need our DNA to survive. Y'all are crazy thinking that these people care about you. You're just another coon. Did y'all forget Jim Crow? Did y'all forget all that? That's still here. When they tell you you can't enter this restaurant if you look like that and your hair like that, that's Jim Crow, dummy. They not hiring black women because they hair. That's Jim Crow. Not hiring black men because of their beard and their braids and their hair and their afro. Jim Crow. Their clothes. Jim Crow. Come on, man. What do you think they do an interview for? When you got the experience, they could just call your last job. Why do they have to interview you? To see if you're a coon, and see if you fit the description of the European way of doing things and how they talk. You think they're going to allow me as intelligent as I am? You think they're going to allow me to run Tesla? You think they're going to allow me to run Apple? You think they're going to allow me to run this country? You know, no. Because of who I am, they know I'm too intelligent, I'm too powerful, I'm too strong. All of us are. We just don't know it. Y'all just don't know it. I know it. And a lot of people who watch me know it. Y'all know it. You know? Stop supporting that garbage. He about to run again, and he probably gonna win. You know? I like Trump because he just flat out racist. He just flat out don't care. He flat out, he don't hide it. I always tell people that I like people that just tell me to my face that they don't like me. You know, these MAGA dudes, these black people wearing MAGA hats and supporting Trump, y'all have so much self-hatred in y'all. It's ridiculous. Self-hate is the biggest disease to me when it comes to black people, so-called black men. Y'all just hate yourself so much till you'll support a European white man and down your brother. They don't never say nothing negative about any other European when it comes to that supporting Trump and MAGA crap. Never. Never. It's always an attack on black people. You know? So if y'all want to step up to the plate, y'all want to do statistics, because he ain't here to defend himself. You know, a lot of these MAGA dudes have died. But if y'all want to step up to the plate, I'm here. I'm just start taking y'all out one by one. Stop cooning. Stop it. It's not getting nowhere. Talking about putting your money together. That's not how this works. We tried that. They destroyed that. Put what money together? That's an illusion. Stupid. You still got to give your signature. We don't have a seal. We're not classified as a nation, a nationality. Stupid. What? You're going to invest and get a fraction, 1/4 of that. You'll get a piece of that. You'll never get the full pie. Stocks and bonds? Y'all garbage. That's stupid. You know? Now, I'm not telling people not to invest. I'm saying for the people who think that's going to save you. They run it. You need to own something that they can't have their hands in. That's a true investment. You know? I want our people to invest in us. Stop investing in them. Stop giving your money to them. But I know that's way easier said than done. You know, because the way they got this system, I know that can't be done. Because I know how money works. I know how economics works. The literal economics. I'm not stupid like the MAGAs, the MAGA people, the MAGA coons. All that stand for is make America greedy again. And they was stealing and robbing and killing and raping and enslaving us. That's what they want. Make America great again. It was only great during the time of oppression when we first got here and how they capitalized. It never was great when we started to get out. Why America wasn't great in the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. It was great when they had all the power, which they still do. They still do. Now the world is seeing America for what it is, Babylon. Now they have an issue with it. I will destroy y'all MAGAs. And I am. I want Trump to win. Because I'm coming right back. I want y'all to do that Trump supporting stuff again. Stand on corners and do all that crazy stuff y'all was doing. Because you lost and look stupid and ain't nobody say nothing. You know? My people ain't going out like that. Black people supporting Trump, man, you're an idiot. Straight up, you're an idiot. But if y'all enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Go check my other video out, my other channel. I'm Salakia, my other channel, where I do a lot of teaching Alpha Hebrew. I do a lot of teaching there. Follow me on Instagram. You know, y'all know what it is, man. My black Israelite brothers and sisters, make sure y'all keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and obeying our Father. And, you know, we're going to continue to wait on Yahawashi because it's going to be a great, glorious day. And this is Alpha Hebrew. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all in the next video.